Hey everyone, welcome back to Cybrosys. In today's video, we are going to explore the complete manufacturing workflow in Odoo. Manufacturing companies basically deal with multiple processes like managing raw materials, creating production orders, assembling products, and tracking inventory. Managing all these operations manually can be difficult. With Odoo's manufacturing module, businesses can streamline their entire production process in one system. So in this tutorial, I'll show you how the manufacturing workflow works in Odoo 19 with a simple example. So let's get started. The very first step is to open the manufacturing. So if you can't find the module, then you have to make sure that's already installed. So for installing, you have to go to the App Store and search for manufacturing, where you'll find it, install it, and then get into the module. Okay, so once installed, you will see the manufacturing dashboard. So here you can manage all the different work centers. The next step is to create a finished product and its raw materials, which are the components. So before manufacturing a product, we need to define these raw materials and the final product. Like for example, if you are manufacturing a wooden table, then you will need certain raw materials like table legs, screw, bolt, then what wooden planks and all. And the final product will be a wooden table. So what you have to do is go to the products here. So here we have the products, open the product, and now we are going to create a new product. For that, click on new. So specify the name of the product over here. Okay, so I am just giving the name as wooden table. Okay, and you have to make sure that product type is goods. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to specify all these things. You have to set the tracking as by quantity, then comes the attributes and variants. If it has any, specify it. And you have a lot of things like the sales, the prices, the purchase, inventory, accounting, and e-commerce. So you will get to see all the different things that you can find here. That you can find while creating the product. Okay, so this is how a product is created. Now if you take a look on top, you can see bill of materials. Okay, so if you want to create a BOM for this particular product, then you can go to the BOM here and create one. Okay, otherwise you can go to products, and here you have the bill of materials. From there also you can directly create a new bill of materials. So I'm going to create a BOM for this product, which is the wooden table. So currently this product has no BOM, so I'm creating a new one for the product, which is wooden table. So to update, right now the quantity is 0. Okay, so I'm going to set the quantity as 20 or 10, that's enough. Okay, and if there is any variant of the product, choose that. And in the BOM type, you have to make sure it is manufacture this product, not kit, manufacture this product. Then you have to specify the components that are required to create the product. So I'm adding screw, and along with that I'll add the bolt. Okay, so let's search whether there are legs. So here we have the table leg. Is there wooden plank? No, so let it be. Okay, so wood panel is there. So all these things are the components that are required to create 10 quantity of the product. So I'm specifying the components over here. So let it be 5, table leg 4, wooden plank 1. Okay, so or let's simply increase it, right? 10, let it be 5. Okay, whatever. So this is the quantity required to create 10 quantity of wooden tables, quantity of the components which are required. Now here comes the operations. Okay, so here in the operations, like in the BOM, basically you have to define the components needed to manufacture a product. Okay, so we have created, and then you have added the components over here. Okay, so if you want to create one quantity of the product, how much of the products are required, that can be specified over there. So we've already done that. Now here the quantity was 10. So, or if you want to create only one table, let it be 1. So for 1 we are having 5 screw, 5 bolt, 4 table legs, and 1 wooden panel. So all this together will create a wooden table. Okay, now you can save this BOM. So before moving on to saving the BOM, what you have to do is you have to specify the operations. So what all operations should take place? Okay, so you can define the operation here, defined, I mean, that can be defined here in the bill of material, sorry, and click on add operation. Okay, so here I'm going to add the operation as production. The name of the operation is production, and you can choose the work center on which this is getting getting done. So let it be assembly 1, and cost is based on actual time or theoretical time that can be added, and here you can add certain instructions. Okay, so I'm just giving combine the products, that is my instruction that I'm giving, saving and closing it. So right now I have created an operation and gave certain instructions. So I'm saving this. Now if you go back to wooden table, you can see the operation is added over here, and then you have the components. So a bill of material is ready for what? The wooden table. Right now the on-hand quantity is 0. Okay, so here we are creating 1. This bill of material is for 1 quantity of the product. So next is to create a manufacturing order. Okay, we can create a manufacturing order to start the production. So for that, in the manufacturing, you have the operations. So go to the manufacturing orders, and here you can see all the different orders. So we are going to create a new one. Click on new, and here you have to make sure that you choose the product which is wooden table. So once you choose that, the BOM will automatically be there. Now here you can see the table leg is not available. Okay, so we'll do one thing. We'll go to the products and check, or simply we can remove it. No need to remove, right? So let's search for table, and yeah, here we have the table leg. The on-hand quantity is 0. So let's update it from here. So I'm adding new. So I'm adding it as 10. Let's see, now the on-hand quantity is 10. Okay, so now let's go to the operations, manufacturing order, and create a new one. Wooden table. Okay, so now all the products are available. So we have actually updated it. Now everything is available. Okay, so the quantity that we are going to produce is 1. Now if we increase it to 5, what happens is that the components will also increase. See, 5, 25. Now I'll show you the change once again. Now the quantity that I'm going to produce is 1. So you can see the components: screw 5, bolt 5, table leg 4, and wooden panel 1. So what if I increase the quantity? Like that, the components also, that the quantity of the components also increases. See, it is 25, 25, 20, and 5. Okay, so the BOM that we created was just for 1 quantity of the product. So I'm going to generate 5 quantity of the product, and this is going to show you whether all of this is available. Okay, so we'll simply create 1 itself, or maybe 5, whatever, that's up to you. Okay, so once it's done, you can see the components, and if you go to the work orders, the operation that you specified in the BOM can be seen over here. And comes the miscellaneous operation, like if you have given any data over here, it will also be seen there. So once you have created the manufacturing order, you have to make sure the product is chosen and the quantity to product is specified over here. Quantity to produce is specified. So what happens is that Odoo will automatically load the components based on the bill of material. So once it's done, what you have to do is you have to click on confirm. Okay, so this is right now changed to confirmed. Next is the done state. So once everything is done, you can set on what done. Now here you can see a component status, it's not available. Now that is the raw material availability. So before starting the production, what Odoo checks is, Odoo will check the availability of the components. So here you can see table leg is not available. Okay, so before starting all the required required materials should be available, otherwise we can't complete with the procedure. So if the materials are available, then the production process can begin, and if the materials are missing, Odoo can automatically trigger the purchase order or replenishment if it is configured. So I'll go to the details of the product, which is table leg, and to consume is 20. Okay, so from here you can actually pick the products. Okay, so I'm just closing it and saving it. So we can do one thing, we can go to the product and let's see what happens if we update it. So here we are. From there itself we can actually go, but still let it be. So I've searched for leg, this is the table leg, and you can see the on-hand quantity is 10. Okay, so let's update it, right? You can do the replenishment from here, okay? Or you can simply update the quantity. So I'm just updating it to 50. So let's see whether the changes reflected over the, operation or the manufacturing order that we created right now. So yeah, that has become available right now. Now the component status is available. So if you are setting a replenishment for the product, then Odoo will trigger the replenishment. Okay, so the product is, all the components are available right now. Now this is all ready to start the procedure. So you can simply click on start over here to start the procedure of production. So you can see there are 5 to produce, 0 is produced yet. So it's in progress state right now. Okay, so you can start the production. Now the manufacturing team can start the production by themselves, and during the production what happens is that the raw materials are consumed. Okay, work orders, that is this work order, it has been executed, and what the production progress is tracked. Okay, so once this is done, once the product is completed, you can simply mark it as done or click on produce all is what. Okay, so what it says, you need to supply a lot and serial number for the product, which is table leg. So there is a small problem with the product, which is table leg. Okay, so let's see, serial number should be provided for the product, it seems. So let's go to the product, and here we have the, okay, so the thing is that we have set the tracking by lots. So I'll set it to tracking by quantity. I don't know whether this is going to work. Yeah, so let's see what now. Now I'm going to click on produce all. So that's done. So there in the table leg, the issue was we were actually tracking the product by what? Lots. So if it's tracked by lots, then it's necessary that you specify the lot and serial number. So right now, for the time being, I've changed it to quantity, track it by quantity. So that is done. Once everything is done, the product is done, and 5 quantity of the products are now created, which is the wooden table. So what happens is that finished products are added to the inventory. So after production is complete, the finished product will be automatically added to the inventory. This means the wooden table is now ready for sale, delivery to customers, and storage in the warehouse. So we have to make sure that the product is updated, right? So go to the wooden table, that is the product that we created, and here see the on-hand quantity have changed to 5. How? We have created one with 0 on-hand quantity, and now after the production or after the manufacturing of the product, all the manufactured products are now updated here in the product. Okay, so that's how Odoo works. That's how Odoo automatically updates everything by itself. Okay, so that is basically the complete, manufacturing workflow. Okay, the very first thing is to create the product, create bill of material, then create manufacturing order, check the availability of raw materials, then you can start the production and complete the manufacturing. So after all this, finished products will be added to the inventory, and all these steps are managed efficiently within a single system. Okay, and that's how the manufacturing workflow works in Odoo 19. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Odoo tutorials. Also comment below if you'd like to see more manufacturing features in Odoo, such as work centers, work orders, or even production planning. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.